You're an introvert if you relate to these 6 things. It can be quite difficult for introverts to find their place in a world where extroversion is viewed as the secret to success. You'll hear that networking at parties and events is the greatest strategy during college to get a job. Additionally, most job descriptions mention that the ideal candidate should appreciate working in a team, which means being among lots of people, and probably in the spotlight. Don't give up if this belief makes you feel like an outsider. There are many people that experience the same emotions and difficulties as you. Here are 6 challenges that are unique to introverts to demonstrate this and hopefully make you feel less alone. Number 1. You come across as shy with new people. What do people think of you when they first meet you? When you meet new people, are you often labeled as shy? The truth is that it makes sense for people to initially perceive you as shy when you are quieter than most individuals. The difficulty arises when others assume things about you simply because you are quieter, such as that you are not self-assured enough or that you are concealing something. Since recruiters typically look for candidates who are skilled in their particular fields and base their decisions on first impressions, this may be especially detrimental during job interviews. Number 2. You avoid big gatherings during social events such as parties. Do you ever notice that you feel lonelier at social gatherings or parties than when you're alone by yourself? Is being quiet the only option for you? Although it may seem counterintuitive, introverts frequently struggle with this. You'll experience a sense of isolation whenever you attend parties or other social gatherings because of how much small chat is made. You'll also feel incredibly bored and that you're squandering your valuable time because of the small conversation. You would want to stay away from parties and other social gatherings for these 2 reasons alone. Number 3. You feel unappreciated. Have you ever felt as though others in the room are ignoring you because you don't speak as much as they do? It turns out that introverts frequently suffer from this. As an introvert, you typically speak less and people might think you lack the confidence or ideas to say anything. People will therefore have a limited understanding of you and will undervalue your qualities and skills. Because of their social skills, someone else receives the promotion even though you are qualified for it, which makes you feel like you were passed over. Number 4. Teamwork isn't fun. Do you think that group meetings opposite of beneficial? Is working alone more convenient for you than coordinating with a group? You can readily connect to this difficulty if you're an introvert. Since it is difficult to concentrate on your activity when there are people chatting around you, you work considerably more effectively when you are alone and in a peaceful setting. Additionally, contrary to popular thought, being alone makes you more creative and more likely to come up with novel ideas than being near others. This is a challenge for you because organizations typically value team players more than individualists, despite the fact that your results and insights are superior. You find being in the spotlight to be quite uncomfortable. Number 5. Being in the spotlight isn't for you. Although it's normal to feel greater pressure when you're in the spotlight since more people are watching you than you would ordinarily, as an introvert you'll try to avoid speaking in front of groups or in public at all costs because you can't tolerate people looking at you. You would much rather speak with someone privately. You even find it awkward to talk with friends because you believe that their constant probing into your personal life is intrusive. Number 6. You prefer to do everything on your own. Do you find it difficult to ask for help? Have you ever wasted so much time on something that might have been resolved quickly if you had just asked for help? One of your characteristics as an introvert is that you detest asking for help, primarily because you're embarrassed or worried that you won't be able to handle the situation. As a result, you wind up spending a lot of time just because you prefer to handle everything on your own rather than seeking assistance from others. It's important to realize that the difficulties you face every day are probably difficulties that other introverts experience as well. So please realize that you're not alone in facing these challenges and begin accepting the idea that there are other ways to live than the extroverted way. Nobody is pointing the finger at you, thus it's not your fault. Own who you are and allow others to admire you. Was there any other things we missed? If you relate to any of these things, let us know in the comments below. If you're looking more information on introverts, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification. This is Introvertzilla and we thank you for watching today's video. We'll see you in the next one.